All right, welcome, collectives, 18 plus adult material and language. I want to go over some housekeeping for 2025. Happy New Year. This is my channel. Somebody left a comment that it seemed more like therapy than tarot cards. I am a chameleon. I have 4 degrees. I know street smart, common sense, intuition. I am a born seer, and I do tarot and whatever else. But I do want to suggest that there are millions of tarot card readers. One size don't fit all. And if you're not happy here, please go support other tarot card readers. It sounds harsh, but that's how I'm coming 2025. How you handle them? I'm handling them harsh because people can be very cruel. They take privileges. They think they're entitled, and they want to regulate and orchestrate your life. And it's not going to happen with me. That's going to age me up. All right, so let's get started. Hi to all my old supporters who've been with me. I had my channel for 5 years, but I lost my first channel, Nadia and Lita. And hi to all my new subscribers. So my shout out Shar. All right, so let's get started. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Now, this is about, should have wrote it down. Is your, your 111 is on the clock. Is your, this boyfriend or side piece or situationship, you could be shit or friends with benefits, or, your husband or your man, is he looking at her? Does he love her? And this is a specific woman that's in your heart that you feel so threatened by. Is it love? This should take real quick. Is it love? Or is it just he just looking? Because men have eyes, they look, right? Or is it something that your intuition telling you that he loves this woman? He wants something more, right? All right. These are hot topics. It's on my spirit. It's drama night. Shit, I should have stopped and wrote this down. Does he, looking at this woman, is it more? So look at the symbolism, like, is it more? Something that you're feeling like, is it more? Does he love this woman? Let's just get to it. Oh, God. Oh, I think so. He wants to provide for her. He wants to keep her safe. He admires her. She could love animals. She could have kids. She could be, people look up to her. She could be created generational wealth. She could be very, very stable. She could be an older woman. She looks older. Yes. I think you're right. I think he has his eye on her. They could be the same age. They could be, age differences. This is the benefactor card. So I'm asking, like, is your concerns that this man, he keeps looking at this woman? Maybe you tell him, don't look at her. Don't speak to her. Y'all could have a history. It could be a crush. It could be an ex. I'm just going to name them all. This is too many dynamics. I get mixed up. LGBTQ, alien, cyclops, everybody's welcome. So, and it doesn't have to be a man or woman per se. It's only energy. You have to change the gender. Because I'm heterosexual, it's easier for me to deliver I'm a conduit, my message. And so I feel like people looking in, whether you like me or not, you want to tune in and you want to see if this man that you really love or care about, or you spend time with, or you're invested in, or you got a crush on, or he chased at you, or you sleeping together, or friends with benefit, whatever, some reason there's a woman that irks you, right? You could look at, he could be with anybody but her, and I could have been channeling you, and maybe this is the same woman, and you want to know, well, is there something more there? And I'm saying yes. This is even better than the marriage card, because not only is the child comes with love, he want to take care of her. He want to provide. He want to make sure she's safe. He want to grow old with her. So I'm asking again for you, right? And I could be wrong. She could be a star. Her name could be Star, or a S, or a T, or A, or R. Your name could be. She could be very good with kids. The little kid seems scared of this man that they're asking about. Maybe she knows how to tame him, bring him down. I don't know who's looking in, right? I can look in. So, what you're drawn to, I don't make the cards. I just say what I hear, what I feel. So I want nobody going, she trying to make, I'm not. This is what came out. Let's ask again. This man that you love or you care about messing with or whatever, this woman that you feel threatened by, does he love her? Well, it looks like he wants her to be the benefactor or something. So if it's his wife, he couldn't very much be married. You could be a side piece. And I'm saying, yeah, this is long term. He's not trying to leave her like that. If it's a crush or online dating, or, maybe a work thing or something like that, yes, he would like to be with her long term and provide for her and make her feel stable, right? Okay, even if she has her own money. Anything else? Does he like this woman? Is there more to it? Y'all see that card when it come out? I think they have some challenges, because this is the wounded warrior. I think they could be in no contact, limited contact, not speaking. They could have started off really having a connection. This could be very much a crush, and they liked each other, and maybe you were already in a picture. This person could already be married. It could be your husband. It could be you could play your position, and this was already your man or something like that. But this talks about like, it's a wounded warrior, but to me it talks about challenges. So I feel like maybe you're already in the picture. And so so maybe this person has to lie to you, or maybe they do what you ask them to do. You could, I'm not hearing controlling. You could want to isolate this man or something like that. Or maybe you already had a community like family, friends, stability, married or some kind of relationship. These side pieces have relationships, right? Because they're the number one woman and stuff like that. So I feel like it's very challenging. So it might not be a concern for you. Maybe he says that to you because I'm with you. I'm out with you. We've already established a family, or, we have friends and family, or we do things together. Money, you could have a business together, some kind of transaction, something with career, something like that. And so I feel like it gives him a headache, because if he was yearning for this person and want to be with him, maybe you give him a headache, and so he don't want to look. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he knows this is wrong because he's married, or he's already obligated, or has some responsibilities with you. Right? But I do feel like it's a desire there, because I see all these people. Some of them haven't even slept with the person. Some of them have. Yeah. I just think it's a challenge. It's not a burden. It's a challenge. Like I said, they might not even be talking. Let me see. It's kind of interesting. I never tackled this. I always do hot topics. All right. This man that you're asking about, or it could be a woman, does he, and you don't want him to look, and look, he looking. I don't want to miss that look. Can you see that? You see his face? He got his eye on her. When you think he's not looking, he's looking. Whether he's in her area, in her vicinity, in her aura, in her energy, in her dreams. He is very much present in the 3D, that means in the physical world, or in the 5D. If he can't be around her or see her the way you want him to, he's coming in her dreams. You may want to ask her one day, like, you ever dream about my husband, my boyfriend? I'm being sarcastic, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or he sees her. Maybe you might not even catch him, but he sees her, right? Okay. This man that she's with, or whatever, love or whatever, does he want this woman that he's looking at? Should she feel? Well, this is a Page of Pentacles, so it talks about being an apprentice, learning something new, and this is the Hermit. He thinks about it a hell of a lot. It took him a long time to realize he could be looking at the pros and cons and how this person is a more benefit. God, this is like a theme tonight. And I think other tarot card readers are picking up a lot of past energy, have chose unwisely, and they want who their hearts desire, who are more elevating. And so when you learn something new, maybe when he was with you, 10 years, 1,000 years, 2 days, 2 weeks, I don't care. You knew the old man, right? He could be 18, to 100, but he's changed. See, Page of Pentacles, he's learned something. Maybe he learned about love. Maybe he learned about kindness. Maybe he's more optimistic. Maybe he's pessimistic with you. Maybe he was always motivated by ambition, sex, height, greed, money, establishing a family. Maybe you were a part of that, friends, everybody's coming around, but he's not the same. And when people change, sometimes they want something different. Sometimes they outgrow what they thought they wanted, the ambition, the sex, the money, the stability. Everybody look up at me, he could be older, you know what I mean? And now I've changed a lot, right? And I've done a lot of thinking. And maybe at one time you and him were good together, but maybe he outgrew that, right? Maybe he outgrew that. You're not what he needs anymore. My readings, I have private readings, and people like my private readings, and this seems like this would probably have been more of a private reading, even though it's general, only take about 10%, because I see a lot of disappointment. It's like a woman. We'll use a woman, but it's easy for me with men. Let's just use a man, because it's hard for me because I'm heterosexual. I helped you get to where you want to be. You know what I mean? You worked at the store, and then you went to college, you went to school because you were very ambitious, or you put a group together, or you know what I mean? Or you became a lawyer, a doctor, something like that, and now you outgrew me. And I thought I was going to be the benefactor of all that, but you've changed a lot, and it's very heartbreaking. And I know you don't want to break my heart, because maybe you read some articles like you just don't leave a person who is there for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really happy. You know what I'm saying? Because I go back and forth with the flip-floppy energy, but I try to adjust, I try to stay, but then I'm still not really stable, and then I'm doing a lot of thinking. right? I'm doing a lot of thinking, and I'm weighing out the pros and the cons, right? And I'm becoming wiser, and I'm becoming smarter. And now I'm around a milieu of people. Let's just use doctors. You know what I mean? They different. They think different. They act different. They walk different. And what I thought I wanted before is, I didn't mean to fall in love with her. I didn't mean to fall in love with them. Somebody might be LGBTQ, want to come out the closet or something like that. But I admire this person. I respect this person. I thought I was the only one who had a backstory. This person has a story too. I don't know why I say that, because the way I'm looking, he's looking at her. You know what I mean? There's a lot of admiration here. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the way she talks. Maybe it's the way she walks. Maybe it's the way she cares about herself. Maybe it's the way people come to this woman. Maybe she's very warm, very kind, very friendly. Now people going, does she always do nice readings? No. In my channeling, I pick up bad women. In my cards, I pick up, bad women, bad men, but it's the energy. So you could just probably, exit out of mind and go pick a pal, and it seems like they're all talking about the same thing. They're talking about a man fell out of love. He picked the wrong person. It happens. We don't understand the spiritual world. My cards are saying the same thing. He's doing a lot of thinking. He wants something new. He's developing. He's growing. He could be in a position where he wants a new job, a new career change. Maybe he's getting older. Maybe he's younger. Maybe he has to get back out there. He don't really like it, but he knows he has to learn something else, right? And when you learn something else, you master it. So if it's about love, maybe what he did before in the past, it worked, but now he's not the same person. That's why I'm using these cards. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all could be arguing and conflict and disagreements. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 5. Y'all could be power struggle. They told me looking for something. Y'all could be, this is not the kindergarten cards. Y'all could be in a power struggle. Why is this it? No. Power struggle, unrealistic expectations, not getting along, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements. I just don't feel like this man is the same. I feel like at one time what he thought he wanted is not what he wants now. I'm gonna use these cards. And it's a lot of confusion, it's a lot of drama, it's a lot of disagreements, it's a lot of uncertainty. Look at that, the clouds, you know what I mean? It's a lot of self-doubt, indecision, skepticism, panic. Maybe he's panicking. You know what I mean? Maybe he was ignorant. Maybe at one time what he thought he wanted is not what he wants now. Now he's increasing his mind and his vocabulary. Maybe there's a lot of hesitation. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on. Let me fix these cards. Maybe he felt like he was hoodwinked. Maybe he felt like it was a lot of deception and deceit and trickery. Maybe how you got him is the way you're gonna lose him. And this could be 3 of Swords, meaning you could be in a third party with this. Well, look at this card. You see that? Look at that. The deception, the betrayal, the deceit. They told me to fix these cards. I got to give you these cards. Look at that. The lies, the deception, the deceit, the slickness, the manipulation. Maybe your relationship was founded on that. Maybe they was already with somebody and this man had to have you. The way you get him is the way you, is the way you lose them. You know what I mean? That's just an old saying, Maybe they feel like they're, they, because look at all these swords. Maybe y'all doing a lot of arguing and fussing. They feel beat down, and maybe they feel like everybody's against him or y'all relationship, or maybe everybody was for your relationship and it was a lot of, look at that, conflict and gossip and deception and bullying and manipulation and and disagreements. And I just think the person feels defeated. And so when you go through that, like, you want something new. And look, I want something new. I want something not toxic. Look at the 7 of Swords and arguing and conflict and stuff. So am I looking at her? Yes, because she's a better option. I'm sorry. I don't know who's going to be drawn to this. You know what I mean? She's a better option. We got all these arguments and disagreements and aggression. You know what I mean? And no stability, no mental stability. You know what I mean? Maybe no physical stability. Maybe financial stability is rocky. It's a very hostile environment. It's a lot of stress, and this is how this person feels. So is he looking and look at the Sword of Truth? Oh my God, we're the tarot card readers. Look at the Sword of Truth, and he feels like this person is more of a equal to him. And this reconciliation, maybe he met this person or know this person, because I don't know who you're asking about, because it could be somebody at work and you feel threatened by this woman, and you're wondering, is this man that you love likes this woman? I think he does. I think he cares about her. I think he loves her. I think he feels like they're equal. This is the twin flame or whatever the dynamics. He feels like she's more suited to, they could build together. 1444 is on the clock. I never looked at that number. Look up 1444. They can build together. They can work together. And maybe she's sharp on her end and he's sharp on their end, and they can come together. They could be totally opposite. You know what I mean? Somebody could be disabled. You know what I mean? Somebody could have a mental, whatever. And maybe she pushes him to be better. And it's a sword of truth, And I feel like some circumstances are going to happen and you're going to find that out. Maybe you're going to get to witness that yourself, that he does love this person. Let me give these cards and I'm going to end this. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me give you a visual. Does this? It's yes. He's definitely if it's his wife, he wants to stay. If it's somebody new, then he want to give this person an opportunity because he feels like this person is better suited. So if you was a side piece and you messing with somebody's husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or something like that, they might have loved you, and maybe you benefited from the money, the trips, hooking up the hotels or whatever. I don't know. But at the end of the day, the stability comes with the wife and the husband from that one card. Now, if you're the husband or wife, you're asking a question, maybe they feel like the crush and the side piece is more of a better suited match. You know what I mean? Because they have more in common. They're both, maybe one is a designer and one's got their own business, but she does her thing, he does his thing, her, his, and they can stand on their own and they're not codependent. I don't know what kind of, let me give you this so you can see it. What do you want them to know? Does this person, when they look at this person, does he, I haven't seen any cups. I see partnership. I see power team relationships. I see financial stability. I see long-term being together. So even though you get the 10 of Pentacles, that's just as good as cups. But if you want to know, does he love her? I'm getting right now, he wants to take care of her. He wants to be, have her have some stability, be a part of his life, his family, creating generational wealth. You get what I'm saying? Symbolism. Does he love this person? Do they have to feel threatened? Let's see if we can get it in these cards. What is this? Yes. Whole. She makes him feel whole. She makes him feel elevated, optimistic, enthusiastic. I can close cycles and chapters in my life. I can work on my dysfunction. I can be a better person. I want to be positive. I want to be happy. I want to be whole. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking away from you, I don't know who looking at, maybe you don't like me or whatever, but you have to get to a point in your life where you're whole, where you realize every relationship is not for you, right? Tyler Perry talks about season, reasons, and lifetime. And when we're born into this world, we chose to be here, whatever you believe, they send you people to teach you stuff, and Tyler Perry has told you seasons, reasons, and lifetime. And now this person has elevated and they want to be whole. Maybe he has gone through a lot of dysfunction, heartache, negativity, being around people who are not conducive to his elevation. Maybe his money is good, maybe his money isn't good because you have the 10 of Pentacles, but this person makes him feel whole, alive again. I can breathe again. You get what I'm saying? I don't care about the ages. I don't care about the race, the ethnic group, the social economic background. It's something about this woman or man that makes a person feel whole. Who don't want to be around people? Remove the fact of love. That makes you feel whole. Make you can be able to be your own authentic self. Right? Let me see. And then I'm going to give you the last cards. Does he? Yes, she makes him feel whole. Somebody could look like that. Or you could look like that. Does he love this person that he's looking at? Yeah, she makes him want to change. Changes. When I was in my MBA class, I was the only black woman, was all white, and one African man, right? And I had to do statistics, and I took my test, and it's like, because they stereotype can't do math. I crunch numbers. I love math. But think what I was getting ready to say about changes. I talk so much. But at the end of the day, the only book that I always remember is that it was a mouse and cheese book. And the Mouse and Cheese books talks about how people have a hard time changing. It's a kindergarten book. I remember my aunt called me, and she joined the church. She was so fake. She's Christian. And the pastor was talking about the Mouse and Cheese book. She called me. I explained it to her, and then she went and acted like she knew all that. And then when I went to the church, started acting like I was dumb. I don't know, it's just a bad memory. And maybe that's what, maybe this person, and I don't like people like that. Like, they don't give people their credit. Like, they don't give people their credit for their style, their creativity, or something like that. Maybe they feel in a shadow. Maybe this man feels a shadow up under you. And maybe it could be very controlling. I'm doing those kind of readings tonight because it's drama night. You know what I mean? You don't let him breathe. Maybe you emasculate him. Maybe you think you're empowering him and encouraging him. But if he can't look, because we're talking about look, he can't speak, he can't talk to a certain person. Now, I get it. If he talks to this person, more than likely they have feelings for each other, it's going to develop, right? I get it. The psychology of that. If he doesn't talk to her, more than likely he's going to have feelings for her, because a man falls in love by being absent. the psychology of it, right? So it's a lose-lose for you. So maybe sometimes when you pick a pile or go by your intuition because your inner voice tell you, sometimes you got to let shit go. You got to let shit go because I feel like this person is changing. This person is elevating. This person is growing. He wants to be happy. He wants to be positive. Maybe he's in environments where there is money. There is fame and fortune and popularity and chasing sex, because we had to start off the money card, and everybody's family and friends and everybody get together and stuff. But he's not happy, right? He's not whole. Let me give you one more card so you can see that. Anything else? Does he love this person? I would say yes. She definitely makes him feel good. Yeah, because he's scared now. He's scared. Maybe he's scared. He feels like he's in a cage. He feels trapped with you, right? He's scared to be honest with you. He's scared to be honest with you. It's a red flower here. Maybe at one time he really did love you or was in love with you, but it's withering. It's withering. You know, he feels caged in. He feels scared. He's operating out of fear. You know, he wants to be the man that you want him to be, but his heart is pining for someone else. This is a hell of a reading tonight. Good God. This is a hell of a reading. And 7 might mean something to you. Look at that. Did y'all see me open that? Look at that. The high energy came out. She could be fun. It could be a man or whatever. High energy, you know, and it's what is that? Infectious, contagious, you know, vivacious. You know, he wants to feel good. He wants to feel positive, right? Yeah, let me give you anything. Does he love this woman? So they can see it in his cards. And he could be non-committal. And family. He could be a non-committal man and you make him feel smothered. And maybe she has her own life. Whole person ain't got time to be codependent. He could have a family with you or he could want a family with her. I'm going to give you some more of these. Does he love this woman? He could want a family with her. He could have a family with you. Oh. He could be experiencing a lot of conflict with you because we're asking. And so at the end of the day, I guess this man, oh man, my foot's falling asleep. He could feel like it's a better alternative because I think this person wants to be happy. So if you don't get anything out of this reading, either you could, I want to say change your ways and work on your relationship, invest in your relationship, and don't, you know, let a man or woman breathe. Or you can face reality and listen to your inner voice and know that there's a lot of conflict. And, oh, that's the 5 of Swords. Shit. That's the 5 of Swords. We just had the 5 of Swords. I don't want to pull it. Yeah, that's the conflict and the arguing and the fussing and the confusion and, you know, the desperation and the tick for tack and the power struggles. And this is not a good card. Yeah. You know, and maybe behind closed, maybe in public, y'all act all perfect, but you know, maybe when you hit the car, it's a lot of arguing and silent treatments and jealous and insecure. Nobody wants to be up under that. This is 2025. Nobody has to be up under that anymore. This is not the dark ages. You have access to audio material, written material, personal help stories, information technology era. You don't have to be in toxic relationships. Sometimes we get married and be in relationships with the wrong people, but you know, at the time it served its purpose and now the time is up. And maybe, and that's probably why you don't want this. Maybe this man is a player. Maybe you thought you could be the one to settle him down. Maybe he feels like this is the type of woman that he needs to settle him down. I don't want to miss that because he said non-committal, so he could smoke cigars. Could have been hanging out at a cigar bar. Anything else at the bottom of this? And then he's missing her. You don't want this man to look at this woman. He's missing her. Or she's missing him or whatever. He's missing her. So what you're doing is you're just delaying something that's going to happen, whether it's 10 years or 20 years. I just met a man that told me that he went back and married his high school sweetheart. He married the wrong woman, but he still ended up marrying both of them because they both was in love with him. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know. But it doesn't have to go back that far. All right, let's take these. Let me ask in these cards. And then we'll kick this. Is he in love with this person? I still haven't seen any heart cards. I just see fear. It's a better option. I'm not the same. My right foot is born. I'm not the same man or woman. I really have considered it, and I feel like this person could be more benefit. And if this person's finance is not good, it started off with 10 of Pentacles. Maybe they feel like this person is creating wealth, and he or she can elevate from this person and have more stability and move toward success and ambition or longevity. So I'll make sure I clear that. Let's ask the question. Is this person a threat to this person? That's how I should have titled it. Is he or she in love with this person? Is this person a threat to this person? Sometimes I get good readings. Sometimes I get bad. I don't know who's looking in. Chemistry. He feel like there's a strong magnetic chemistry. So you ask him if they look and he feels it. And she feels it. And they can't deny it. Diggle your chemistry piece. Diggle your chemistry. And he wants to marry her. Oh my God. This situation is evolving into marriage. And if it's not marriage and it's long distance, he wants to meet her, you know, and greet her or have a commitment or get to know her or something like that. But it's symbolism. He feels like it's a strong. All the tarot card readers is getting the same shit. Oh my God. I don't know if this is the year for the karmics to be up or whoever picked some wrong person. People, even midlife crisis, people want to be with who they want to be with and who they really love and care about. So they got chemistry and trying to keep these two people apart because you don't want him to look at her or him. That's interesting. Let's kick these real quick. What do you want them to know with these? And get one card, please. Does he love this woman? Yeah, well, yes. And the chemistry is there. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present. Maybe you met this person when they had childhood and adolescent or adult trauma. Meaning the psychological, the mental, the physical, mommy, daddy issues, or, you know, angry outbursts or hurt or rejection or, you know, or programming, ancestral programming. And you know how in America, we all face it. And then they don't want to work on their healing. So, you know, you got a trauma bond or you got a victim or you got a person who's, you know, have angry outbursts or an overachiever or self-sabotage or chasing money, hype, and not dealing with their personal issues. And then now this person realizes, you know, maybe I got to forgive mom, dad, you know, maybe I got to forgive myself. Maybe they have some addictions, alcohol, drugs. I'm trying to cover stuff, you know what I mean? And now I'm learning and now I'm growing and now I'm elevating. And at the time you was what I want, but now I don't want that. I want positivity. I want high vibrational people. You know what I mean? I want to be financially, mentally, and physically and spiritually stability with peace, right? Because you can have everything. I mean, you have peace, you can be suffering in silence. And maybe this is forgiving and learning. They want you to forgive them as you release and heal the past. Maybe you're from the past, they got to release you. You know what I'm saying? You experience more love in the present moment. I just don't feel like you're a part of this person's life. And if somebody looking in and you're asking, and you know, and you want to know why this woman don't want this man looking at you, because he's in love with you. He's in love with you. That's why she don't want him looking at you, because he's in love with you. Let me get to last cards. Not all these. 10 of Cups, love. 2 of Cups, mutual connection, love, twin flame, soulmate. He want to take a leap of faith, the Joker. And what is this? 3 Wands, preparation, getting ready, thinking it up, putting it together. 3 of Wands is waiting for the ships to come in. Ready? Maybe he gonna text you. Maybe he gonna call her, or you know, or go see her, or something like that. So I channel preparation, getting ready. I can't make this up. This is the Joker. This is like the, you know, taking a leap of faith. He wants a new beginning, and I just want you to see that. I pulled them in front of you. This is the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Chalice. This is the love card. I want you to see it. I want you to see it on here. Maybe they have a deep connection, and maybe they might have even never slept together, but they got some kind of telepathic, deep love connection. If I was in love with a man and I got to constantly watch him and tell him not to look at this woman, I already know what it is. He loves this woman. They got some kind of connection that I don't understand. And it's mutual. They both feel the same way. And he might act like he don't love her. Or they might act like they hate each other. But look at this. Does that look like 2 people that, and they dress different. And they look different. They can have different beliefs, different sizes, different races or whatever. They could be, part of LGBTQ. But there's love there. You can't deny that. You can't deny that. So does he love this person? That's why you're so worried about not wanting him to, look. They have a deep connection. Yes, he loves her. Let me just show you the 10 of Cups. Fulfillment, achievement, realization. He made a realization, right? Look at that. You know, that he wants her to be a part of his life. So no wonder. So your feelings is valid in regards to why you're feeling insecure, you know, because he loves her. And bingo was his name-o. He loves her. So I'm not saying be smothering and emasculating and not letting the person look. That's not what this reading is about. I'm validating why you're doing it. It's because you feel insecure, because you know in your inner voice and your intuition that this man is in love with someone else and he is not in love with you. Happy New Year.